Sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi
on JRR.
The Bulldog Sports page is brought to you by Kaufman and Lind Injury Attorneys. By the way, Jeff Kaufman will be here for the legal segment, Law and Disorder, next hour. If you get a last-minute question you want to get over to Jeff, we'll put it in front of him. You can text it to us at 22526.
Personal injuries, his specialty. When you text him, 22526, please try to keep them brief.
Well, Bulldog, the U.S. women kept their win streak intact dating back to, 1992 in Olympic competition, but it was not an easy road to plow yesterday against France.
Yeah, 67-66, they end up winning. France actually hits a heave at the buzzer, but the French player's foot was on the 3-point line, so it only counted as 2. Otherwise, it would have gone, or could have gone in overtime.
Yeah.
So, 67-66. The Team USA has now won 8 consecutive gold medals. I think they've won 60 straight Olympic basketball games in a row. So they win the gold. Also over the weekend, as the Olympics come to a close, U.S. women's soccer team, which hadn't won the gold the last 2 Olympics, the women's soccer team, they win the gold medal. I was sort of sad for Marta, though, the Brazilian legend who plays for the Orlando Pride. She's never won an Olympic gold medal or any sort of World Cup, and she's considered maybe the greatest women's soccer player of all time. But Marta, hopefully the Orlando Pride will win an NWSL championship, and that'll help ease the pain.
Do you think if Marta and Messi made love and had a child, that kid would be...
I think he'd be a hell of a soccer player.
It would have to. That kid would have to be. If you think about it,
or it'd just be completely inept. Just no sports ability whatsoever. It seems to go that way or the other, right?
Yeah, no skill.
Right. Team USA, the men's team, they won their game against France. France also gave the men a battle, but Steph Curry was just unbelievable in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
He hit four clutch 3-pointers in a 2-minute stretch that sort of closed the deal for Team USA. So they end up winning. The Olympics over now. Team USA won the most the most medals in the Olympics, 126 total medals. China had 91. China and the U.S. tie with 40. So I would say the U.S. won the Olympics. By the way,
hey, real quick, what on another Olympic note, where are we on this Jordan Childs controversy? It's now the overturned bronze is now being protested by the U.S. with some new video they submitted. What's up on this, Bulldog?
Yeah, Jordan Childs, she wins the bronze medal, or we thought she won the bronze medal, the U.S. gymnast. And because the U.S. appealed during the actual competition, well, I guess the Court of Arbitration is now saying the appeal was 4 seconds too late. All right. The appeal's supposed to come in a minute, and instead it came in a minute and 4 seconds, which to me is ticky-tack. If it's the right call, make the right call. Who cares if it was 4 seconds too late? So hopefully Jordan Childs will be awarded back the bronze medal after the U.S. appeal.
The last I saw is the U.S. team submitted time-stamped video of the actual appeal and the follow-up to the appeal, both in under the minute required. So who knows the source of this time-stamped video, but this isn't over yet, I guess.
Yeah. By the way, real quick, back to the U.S. women's basketball team winning the gold. Did you see who was crying?
I know. Griner was crying.
Brittany Griner crying. I guess she figured out, hey, it's pretty good to be in the good old U.S. of A. instead of some Russian prison.
I thought you were going to tell me she lost her hash oil.
She was crying. Yeah, she was crying because she got, man, this is nice to be free and not in some Russian prison.
Some gulag.
Yeah. That looks staged to me. I was didn't we have to exchange her for like some some
Russian mobster who killed a bunch of people.
I told my wife, and she goes, "Oh, really?" I said, later when she's crying, I go, "Oh, now she's crying. Whatever. She hated the U.S. war, and she's like, people make mistakes, Bob."
The guy we traded her for, wasn't his name like the Minister of Death or something?
Like that.
Yeah.
Commander Death or something. Mm-hmm. So you guys are calling crocodile tears, huh? Okay. All right.
No, I'm not.
Okay. I am. Taco is. All right. Just wanted to.
By the way, how about a game ball for Tom Cruise jumping off the top of the Olympic Stadium last night in the closing ceremonies?
It's impressive.
In Mission Impossible style. He's getting up there in age, and he's getting a little old for those kind of stuff.
He's 60-something, yeah.
He still looked built. Yeah. I'm not like I was checking him out or anything. I thought that, did either of you guys watch the full after show and the switch over to L.A.? I thought it was pretty cool. You guys didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it last night. I did see the video.
I was watching preseason football yesterday afternoon.
I got you.
Speaking of preseason... speaking of preseason football, Jags, Bucks, and Dolphins all win their preseason openers over the weekend. Jags beat the Chiefs, sent them a message from up in Jacksonville on Saturday night.
Stop.
Message.
I will give them credit for playing Lawrence, though. Give him a
they
little
did play Lawrence. The Chiefs played Mahomes, at least for one series. So, yeah. Hey, starters versus starters. Jags win. Message sender.
Hey, you were talking about sending messages. How about the message Austin Dillon sent to Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin?
You mean he drove through two cars to win
he is so going to get wrecked in the next race. There's no doubt about it.
Well, he was desperate, man. He hadn't won in 2 years. I think he was 34th in the standings. Yeah, he spins out Joey Logano, and then after spinning out Joey Logano, he rams Denny Hamlin
in overtime.
Wins the race. Yeah. Orlando City, they get eliminated from the Leagues Cup on penalty kicks, but hey, it's back to MLS action now. They're above the playoff line. Hopefully they can stay hot in MLS competition. By the way, if you want to see a real jerk, go watch Deion Sanders' media day press conference with the Colorado Buffaloes media over the weekend. What a jerk this guy has turned into. Wow.
Didn't he backslap some CBS reporter or something?
Yeah, some local CBS reporter. I guess CBS National wrote something Deion didn't like, so he's penalizing the local CBS reporter now. So,
right.
Yeah.
I think speaking of TV, your TV people are calling you.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
All right, Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Open Mic on AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game, the sports page here on JR, brought to you by Kaufman and Lind.
Listen to Under Oath with attorney Jeff Coppin every Saturday morning at 7:30 on FM 96.9 The Game. You can catch extended versions on Under Oath by searching your favorite streaming platform.
Lynch and Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.
From the Bogan Munz